If you're in your 20s and want to get ahead financially, then this video is for you. Your 20s is really the first decade where you and most individuals would likely start earning money. But if you're not careful at planning your finances, you are suddenly in your 30s wondering where all your hardworking money went. Today we're going to give you the best tips on what to do now to be rich in your 30s and beyond. If you're not in your 20s anymore, don't worry, this video is also for you. It is never too late to start. Tip number 1, live below your means. Living below your means is the key to financial success. It seems like a no-brainer, but let's look at the data. According to Bankrate, Americans' median savings is only $8,000, which is potentially insufficient to cover a few months without income or to cover an emergency. Simplistically, living below your means means spending less money than you earn. It's about being smart with your finances and avoiding unnecessary expenses. By doing this, you can save money for the future and build a strong financial foundation. To live below your means, start by tracking your expenses. Use budgeting apps like YNAB, Good Budget, Pocket Guard, or Rocket Money, or simple spreadsheets to keep a record of where your money is coming in and where it goes. This will help you identify areas where you can cut back and save more. Avoid lifestyle inflation, which is when your spending on non-essential increases as your income goes up. A few examples to realize that you are falling into lifestyle inflation are increasing credit card debt. You spend to project a certain image, and you get into risky long-term debt. Instead of upgrading to a more expensive lifestyle, focus on saving and investing the extra money instead of looking to get the latest car model. This way you'll grow your wealth over time. Saving at least 20% of your income at any stage of your career is a good goal to aim for. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account so you're not tempted to spend the money elsewhere. Treat saving as a non-negotiable expense, just like paying bills. By living below your means, you'll be prepared for emergencies and unexpected expenses without going into debt. Plus, you'll have money set aside for important goals like buying a home, starting a business, your kids' college, or retiring early. Tip number 2, pay off debt. The average American owes an average of $104,000 across mortgage, lines of credit, student loans, and credit cards, with millennials and Gen X carrying the highest averages of debt across all age groups. To improve your financial situation, prioritize paying off debt. Start by identifying high-interest debts like credit card balances or personal loans that are costing you the most in interest payments. These debts can quickly accumulate and become a significant burden if not managed effectively. One effective strategy is the debt avalanche method. This debt payment plan focuses on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first while making minimum payments in other debts. This saves you money on interest and speeds up your debt repayment progress. Another approach is the debt snowball method. Start by paying off your smallest debts while making minimum payments on larger ones. This method helps you feel accomplished as you clear smaller debts, motivating you to continue paying off all your debts. Automate your debt payments to avoid missing payments and incurring additional fees or penalties. Set up automatic payments for your debts through your bank or creditor's online portal to stay on track with your repayment plan. As you pay off your debts, celebrate your milestones and use the momentum to stay motivated. Redirect the money you were putting towards paid-off debts towards tackling the next debt on your list, accelerating your journey towards debt-free living. Tip number 3, start saving and investing early. Imagine doubling your money without lifting a finger. Sounds too good to be true? It's not if you start saving and investing early in your 20s. Think about this. If you had invested $1,000 into Netflix stock 20 years ago, you'd be sitting on more than $150,000 just by the power of time and compounding. Starting early on your path to financial freedom means opening doors to opportunities you might not even know exist. By setting aside a portion of your income regularly, you're not just saving for tomorrow. You're building a solid foundation for your future wealth. Firstly, consider setting up retirement accounts like IRAs and 401ks as soon as you start working. IRAs, individual retirement accounts, and 401ks are special savings accounts that offer tax advantages to help you save for retirement. IRAs are individual accounts you can open with a bank or financial institution, while 401ks are provided by your employer. Let's break down some numbers. Imagine earning $50,000 a year as your initial salary at age 22 and your employer matches half of your 401k contributions up to 6% of your total salary, starting at age 22. If you contribute 6% of your income, you could have over $2 million by 65, with a 7% return and 3% salary increase each year. I know! Very eye-opening, right? Next, don't underestimate the power of regular investments in low-cost index funds. These funds track the performance of a specific market index, giving you a diverse portfolio without the hefty fees associated with actively managed funds. Plus, the earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow through compounding. It's crucial to understand that small contributions today can lead to significant returns down the road. Even if you can only invest a small amount initially, the key is consistency. Regular investments, no matter how modest, can accumulate into substantial savings over time. Remember, the goal isn't just to save, it's to invest wisely. Educate yourself about different investment options, understand the risks involved, and seek professional advice if needed. Don't let fear or uncertainty hold you back from taking steps towards financial security. Tip number 4, build an emergency fund. Your car breaking down unexpectedly or facing a sudden medical expense can leave you scrambling to cover costs, possibly resorting to high-interest loans or credit cards if you lack an emergency fund. That's why building such a fund is crucial for financial stability and peace of mind. An emergency fund acts as a financial safety net, providing funds to handle unforeseen expenses without disrupting your financial plans. Whether it's a job loss, a major repair, or a medical emergency, having a cushion of savings can prevent you from falling into debt or depleting your other savings. It's advisable to save enough to cover 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. Begin by calculating your monthly expenses, including rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, and other essentials. Set a realistic savings goal based on this amount and consistently contribute to your emergency fund until you reach your target. Consider using a high-yield savings account to house your emergency fund. These accounts typically offer higher returns than regular savings accounts, allowing your savings to grow over time. Ensure the account is easily accessible in emergencies, but separate enough from your regular spending to resist temptation. Tip number 5, establish good credit. As Warren Buffett once said, it takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. This rings especially true in the world of credit. Your credit score influences your ability to get loans, rent an apartment, buy a car, and even secure a job. Here are actionable steps to help you build and maintain good credit in your 20s. Number 1. Open a credit card. Consider getting a credit card early on to start building your credit history. Start with a secured card or low-limit card that you can manage responsibly. Use it for small purchases and always pay your bill on time to avoid interest charges. Number 2. Use credit responsibly. Avoid maxing out your credit card or using it for unnecessary purchases. Keep your credit utilization ratio low by using only a small portion of your available credit. This shows lenders that you can manage credit responsibly. Number 3. Pay bills on time. Your payment history makes up a significant portion of your credit score. Set up automatic payments or reminders to ensure you never miss a payment. Late payments can significantly impact your credit score negatively. Number 4. Monitor your credit score. Regularly check your credit report for any errors or discrepancies. In our tech era, you're able to check your credit score through sites like creditkarma.com, or your bank portal might offer a free service to check your credit score. If you want to go directly to the source, you can still get a free credit report from each of the 3 major credit bureaus once a year. Number 5. Build a mix of credit. Having a diverse mix of credit types such as credit cards, student loans, and auto loans can positively impact your credit score. However, you only take on credit that you need and can manage responsibly. Building good credit takes effort and patience, but it's really important for your financial stability, especially if it's done correctly in the first years of your earning career. If you follow these steps and stay on top of your credit, you'll set yourself up for success in the future. Tip number 6. Be careful who you listen to. Have you ever wondered why some people succeed financially while others struggle to make ends meet? The answer often lies in the wisdom of who they listen to for financial advice. When it comes to money advice, you need to pick wisely. Not all advice is good, and bad advice can cost you a lot. One big thing is figuring out who knows what they're talking about. Good sources are experts who've done it before. They run trusted companies or they have a proven career behind their name. Inaccurate advice usually comes from people who don't have the assets or experience to expose recommendations. Be on the look for fake influencers, especially in the finance industry. To find good advice, look at how much the person knows and what they've done. Do your own research. Living with social media and the internet can be beneficial to uncover the real experts. Also, think about why someone is giving you advice. Is it to help you, or are they trying to sell their course or product? If their advice sounds more like sales pitches than a helpful guidance, then you know what to do. It's also important to listen to advice that fits your goals, values, and timing. Not all advice works for everyone. In the end, be smart about who you listen to, especially about money and investments. Smart choices now can mean a better financial future later on. Tip number 7, get job experience. Have you thought about how crucial gaining job experience is in your 20s? It is not just about earning money, it's about learning and growing for the future. Every job you do helps you learn new things and get better at what you do, whether it's a paid opportunity or something you do for free. Each task adds to your skills and helps you become more versatile. Even if it means starting at the bottom or as an intern, the experience you gain is invaluable. Don't shy away from internships or volunteer work if they align with your career goals or to learn from a trusted mentor. They can provide hands-on experience and open doors for your future. If a job doesn't work out as expected, pivot quickly and adapt. Use each experience as a learning opportunity and apply what you've learned to your next role. Don't be afraid to switch paths if you discover new interests or opportunities that align better with your goals. Work experience isn't just about what you do, it's also about how you do it. Stay focused and driven to grow in your job. What you learn now will pay off later on. Aim to be the dumbest person in the room rather than the smartest. Surround yourself by winners. Watch and learn from them to grow and achieve your own goals. Tip number 8, earn multiple income sources. Did you know that having just one way to make money is risky in today's changing economy? A recent IRS study states that millionaires in the United States have on average about 7 streams of income, which includes traditional jobs, dividends, capital gains, real estate rentals, side hustles, and more. Having different ways to earn money is like having many safety nets. It means if one way stops making money, you still have others to rely on. When you have various sources of income, you can make more money and not depend heavily on just one source of income. As the saying goes, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Try full-time jobs and side hustles. Having a regular job gives you stability, and doing side gigs gives you extra money and flexibility. Look for chances to use your skills outside of your main job. Invest and get dividends. Putting money into stocks, bonds, or real estate can bring in extra money through dividends or rent, even though this needs some money upfront and risk management. It can bring in a lot in the long run. Do freelance work or consulting. If you have skills in a specific area, freelancing or consulting can earn you money outside of your regular job. Many businesses need special services, making freelancing a good way to earn extra cash. Start an online business. Creating an online business or selling things online can reach many people and make you a good amount of money. Partner with brands or companies. Have a big social presence? You can earn money by promoting products or services and getting a commission for each sale. Brands love to partner with new and fresh influencers. By getting money from different sources, you'll become more financially secure and give yourself chances to grow your wealth. Try out different ways to make money. Use what you're good at. Network with entrepreneurs and be open to new ideas. Your 20s is a decade of crucial wins. You are hitting big achievements, graduating college, getting your first full-time job, starting your own business, buying your first home, but your 20s is also a phase where you will deal with tough stuff. A recent study from Pew Research Center shows fewer and fewer couples which are young, buying homes, getting married, or having kids early compared to just a few decades ago. A separate report by Intuit Credit Karma reveals that 31% of Generation Z individuals are living with their parents due to financial constraints. Even those living independently often rely on family support, with only 45% of young adults aged 18 to 34 claiming complete financial independence from their parents. These challenges contribute to a sense of financial insecurity among Gen Z and millennials, with 38% feeling they have a tougher time achieving financial stability than their parents did at the same age. And they're not wrong. So start implementing tips like the ones shared in this video and take proactive steps towards securing your financial future. With persistence and smart choices, you can manage these challenges and pave the way for financial freedom and stability. Remember, your financial journey is yours to control, and every decision you make now shapes a brighter future. If you haven't already, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. See you all in the next one.